What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com. Also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. Once again, hashtag the accountability guy. Just kicked off the workout 4 a.m. workout, man. It's in the books. Day 27 of 90. Hey, man, hope y'all rocking with me. Hope y'all out there getting your own 90-day plan going, and I hope you're executing it. All right, man, I tell y'all right now, I did not get everything done that I wanted to get done, which brings me to the topic of what I want to talk about. There's no such thing as time management. Now, a lot of people actually disagree with that. No such thing as time management. They're like, what do you mean there's no such thing as time management? I can tell you right now, there's no such thing as time management, only action management. Okay? What's one thing that you have no control over whatsoever? None. I mean, outside of weather and stuff like that, you have no control over time. There are 24 hours in a day, and every second ticks, whether you like it or not. You cannot manage time. There's a saying, at 12 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock. If you go to a different coast, it may be a couple of hours difference, but you cannot manage time. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you have control over are the actions that you take within the time frame that you say you want to get things done. So there is action management. No such thing as time management. You can't manage it, but you can manage the actions that you have. And be like, and a lot of people may say, well, that would be time management. No, no, that would be action management within the time frame that you have. What I mean by that, if you say you want to do some time management, I want you to try to move around 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Try to add a couple of hours to the day. You have no time. you have no opportunity. You can't control that. You cannot control the seconds of the day. What you control are the actions that you take, which means, guess what? If you have to take more actions than you expected, maybe sometimes you have to take less action. I would have loved to have stayed in the gym for another 30, 45 minutes. Okay, but I had no control over time. I couldn't extend the time, couldn't extend the amount of minutes or hours based on what I had to do today. I can't roll back. I'll say, it's 2 o'clock. I want to stay here for, it says 5 o'clock. I want to stay here for an extra 30 minutes and roll the clock back to 4:30. That would be time management. Instead, I had to figure out what was more important to do in my workout. If I want to hop in and do some stuff on chest, do some more shoulder stuff or whatever else. And, sorry. Telling somebody to come on. If I want to do some chest or anything else or triceps and stuff like that, I had control over that. I didn't have enough time to do everything that I wanted on chest, so I had to split that workout between chest and tricep. I could have focused on one thing, but my goal was to do chest and tricep. Now, I still murdered for the time frame that I was in there doing it in the gym, but I had to manage my actions within the amount of time that I had, and that was my fault. A lot of times we end up short of time. Hold on. Sorry, I had to get that gum out. A lot of times we have to manage our actions based on the time frame that we have. Well, every day we have to manage our action based on the time frame we have, and that was my fault simply because I didn't get to the gym at exactly 4 or at 4 o'clock like I wanted to. I ended up getting there at almost 5. So I mean, that took an hour off of my workout, about at least 45 to 30 minutes after stretching. Okay, so I had to manage my actions. I had to split that workout up even more and focus. That made me focus even harder on the exercises I was doing. In business, a lot of times, depending on what we're doing, sometimes we want to, if you don't have automation in your business where stuff is automatically happening, you have residual coming in, perhaps people are just getting started and you beginning to brand yourself and really get your stuff out there. You may not have all the time to be able to, you could always do a live. I mean, like I'm in the car doing live right now, create content and stuff like that. You may always have the opportunity to be able to do this, but it may be difficult sometimes to squeeze in the day of syndicating your stuff to your YouTube channel and then doing the blog and then doing SEO and then running traffic to it and stuff like that. You may have difficult times and difficult situations actually doing that. You may not have the time that you want to be able to make that happen. It may be very difficult to squeeze that in within a time frame that you have, but you've got to learn how to manage your time. So what's more important? A lot of people will focus on the blog and you prefer to write. Okay, so if you had a couple of minutes to write, depending on how in-depth you got with your writing. When I begin to write, I really get engulfed in what I'm saying, how I'm explaining myself, how I tell my story, and how I actually communicate with my list and my readers and stuff like that, my audience. So it takes me a little while when I'm writing, because a lot of times I'll write something and be like, no, I want to say it like this. No, I want to say it like that. Compared to if I'm doing a video and I'm able to just speak. Somebody may prefer to just speak, so perhaps they either record a video or do a live broadcast or something like this. So it may be easier for that. Perhaps somebody may be into SEO, and so they're looking at a specific topic and they want to figure out what are some keywords that people are looking for and kind of go off that. Either way it goes, you manage your time based on you manage your actions based on the time frame that you have. So, and what's more important, you be in the list of things as and in the list of importance to get things done. What may be important to you may not be as important to me. Likewise, and vice versa. So you've got to learn how to manage your action based on the time you have. No such thing as time management, but there is a such thing as action management. All right. So just wanted to throw that out there, man. If you got some things that you want to get done in your business, hey, you got to get started. It's 24 hours in a day. And a lot of people, depending on who you are, what your occupation is. I used to work at a hospital, so I know we work 12-hour shifts. And sometimes if somebody came in late, a lot of times you had to kind of stick and stay until somebody came around, or if somebody called in, it's kind of difficult to get that time off until someone comes in to replace you. I know what that's like. I know the life. I wasn't a nurse, but I saw the life of nurses. Oh my God, they work so hard. Believe it or not, it may seem like they sit around and don't do much, but I've had to see them interact and deal with a lot of patients, how difficult that is and stuff like that. And especially managing a floor with 30, 40, 50 patients, depending on how big the ward is of the hospital and stuff like that. And nurses, if you're a nurse, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Because you go through a lot. You talking about learning how to manage your actions, very important. I mean, those are some folks who really get things. You really got to get down, because you got people's lives in your hand, and I commend you for what you all do. But hey, it's 24 hours in a day. What actions will you manage to be able to maximize the results for what you want? What actions will you begin to manage to maximize the results for what you want? All right. So as you go about today, I want you to look at the things that you want to get accomplished. List them in the importance in the list, and don't do the least important things first. That's what a lot of people tend to do. The things that are most important seem to be the most uncomfortable to do. Guess what? Get those done. Do those first. Do those first. Okay? Do the most important things first. The most uncomfortable things, do those first. And then move to the less important things, which is pretty much the stuff that may not take you very long to do. But people do unimportant things first. It's kind of out of sequence. It's kind of our natural ability to stay in a comfort zone. That's what keeps you there. All right. Hope you all got some value out of this. If you did, like, comment, share. Make sure you check out successwithlendon.com for more content, more blogs, and all that kind of stuff. Free information. Head over there now. Go over there now. If you're not over there, if you're not on my list, like I said, I'll share even some more deeper secrets and stuff like that, and tips and strategies. Man, you got to get on that list. If you all hop over to successwithlendon.com, hop on the newsletter. What you're going to get is you're going to get information going to solve a couple of problems you may have when it comes to your marketing, your business, how to communicate with your list even more effectively, and possibly increase sales and recruits for your business. So I share a little bit of information. There's a lot of stuff which I learned from my mentor, which I really don't share everything here. I share to folks on my list. And if you're listening, if you subscribed, if you check things out, you'll know what those are. All right. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Once again, this is Lyndon Britt from successwithlendon.com. # the accountability guy. Appreciate you all hopping in here once again. If you got some value out of this, make sure you get out there and manage your actions. Stop trying to manage time. Manage your actions within the time frame that you have. You all have a blessed and wonderful day. And manage your action to hit that share button right now. You know, it doesn't take but a second. All right, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I will see you all a little bit later for some more content I want to share with you. I'm always looking forward to bringing you some stuff that you can implement in your business and be able to improve your results. All right, talk to you later.